Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to thank my colleague, the Minister of International Trade, for sharing his time with me today. I'm sure it made it easier that he knows we're supporting it on third reading. We support the bill as well because of the inclusion of clauses related to the environment and to labor and to corruption, and also because of what it doesn't include, which is investor-state provisions and forcing municipalities to also be part of the agreement, but more on that later. I've heard from a Republican senator recently that although from an American perspective they thought trade agreements were important for the trade aspect, they were equally or more important because of what they do for world peace. So I'd be interested in your comment on that approach to trade.
The Honourable Minister of International Trade.
Well, Mr. Speaker, first let me say thank you to my colleague from Kootenay-Columbia, but also thank you on behalf of the people of Ukraine and Canada for supporting this agreement, because as he just said, and I think he really made the point, how much progressive trade and how much these agreements can be good for the world. When we set a very ambitious agenda for Canada about progressive trade, whether you talk about labor standards, whether you talk about the environment, something that I know the member cares very much, and I think all members in this House care very much. This is exactly the voice that people want to hear in the world. I had the privilege this morning to be with a number of ambassadors, and people are asking Canada to seize the moment to show the world that you can think about open trade. You can move the bar exactly by working together, and I think there's no greater pleasure for me to stand today thinking that this has bipartisan support, that we're sending a strong message not only to Ukraine but to the world that Canada will always stand behind free trade, will always stand for open societies, will always stand for the environment, will be true to our values. Our Canadian values will be exported to our trade agreement, and like-minded mind in the world will benefit. And, Mr. Speaker, it's all about people, people, people. So this agreement is going to improve the life of people, and I'm sure the member, constituent in his riding, constituent in mine, and the good people of Ukraine will benefit from what we're doing today. This is an historic moment.